Well, first of all, welcome to University of Pikeville, and it's a gorgeous day, and welcome to the City View Cafe. My name is Gary Justice. I'm Vice President for Enrollment Management here at the University of Pikeville. We're very excited about today's announcement, this Farm to Campus initiative. First of all, I'd like to recognize some special guests that we have in the crowd. First of all, we have Jared Arnett, the President and CEO of the Southeast Kentucky Chamber of Commerce. We also have representatives from the University of Kentucky Cooperative Extension Service as well. First Lady Tina Hurley's in attendance. And I thought I saw Lynn Parrish, who's on the Board of Trustees as well, somewhere. And all the other Board of Trustees members will miss you. First of all, I just want to summarize today's events, what's going to be happening. First of all, Dr. James Hurley and Commissioner Comer will be speaking about the Farm to Campus initiatives, followed by Jeff Brown, who'll be speaking on behalf of Airmark, and followed by Allison Gibson, who's our Vice President for the Student Government Association here at the University of Pikeville, speaking on behalf of the student body. And Dr. Hurley and Commissioner Comer will speak a lot more about the details of the initiative, but personally I want to speak about eco-sustainability. In obtaining my MBA from the University of Pikeville, we worked on an aquaponics project talking about eco-sustainability. So personally, I'm very excited about this announcement as well. So, Dr. Hurley, we ask you to come to the stage and kick everything off for us.
Thanks. Well, we are pleased to welcome Commissioner Comer and the Kentucky Proud Farm to Campus team and program to the University of Pikeville. Like other colleges and universities across the Commonwealth, we are Kentucky Proud and excited to join Commissioner Comer and the Farm to Campus movement. We know that farm to table gives us healthier options, and not just in taste. This initiative encourages us to buy local, which is always good for the economy. In addition to our dine-in facility, we want to offer Kentucky Proud products at Java City, that's our campus coffee shop, and also our campus bookstore. Why we are making this commitment as an institution. Years ago, the university, many years ago, Commissioner, this university grew much of its food on what was known as the college farm. I think much of that farm now has become the part of the Johns Creek Golf Course. The farm has been gone for a long time, but we understand the importance of healthy eating, sustainability, and supporting our local economy. Campus dining plays a role in providing a positive student experience, and that it's important as part of our student retention. Our cafeteria opened 1 year ago, this new facility. 3 times a day, it is the gathering place for our campus family. We have special events here, just like today, and more often we welcome guests from local businesses, the community, and the region. Word is getting out that the City View Cafe is a great place to eat. In my opinion, it's the best place to eat, Commissioner. This initiative will make us better. What better way to promote Kentucky Proud products, the Farm to Campus initiative, than at the University of Pikeville? Now, I would like to introduce my friend. We met many years ago. I'm going to read part of his bio. I know he will not like this and doesn't appreciate this, but I want to make sure for accuracy we introduce the commissioner properly. James Comer, he's a native of Tompkinsville. That is in Monroe County. He was elected as our Commissioner of Agriculture on November 8th. He took office on January 2 of 2012. Comer's passion for agriculture is reflected in his vast amount of experience in the areas of ag and business. He is the founder and owner of James Comer Jr. Farms, a 950-acre beef, cattle, timber, and hay farming operation located in Monroe County. He also co-owns Comer Land and Cattle, a farming operation which also includes his father and brother. As our commissioner, Comer wants to expand markets for Kentucky ag products, enhance rural economic development, and add transparency to the Kentucky Department of Agriculture, and promote the Kentucky Proud program. Well, Commissioner, you've accomplished all of those, and we're very appreciative. He was also first elected to the Kentucky House of Representatives in 2000. At the age of 27, Comer hit the ground running, passing a record of 5 bills into law. That's the most for a freshman member of the Republican caucus in Frankfort. Commissioner Comer is married to Tamara Joe, better known as TJ, and they have 3 children, I think 2 daughters and a son, ages 2, 6, and 9.
Yes, sir.
So trust me, Tina and I relate very much to what your family's going through. And thankfully that for TJ that she's a great mother raising wonderful children, because I know with you being on the road, you're not there, and I understand. Please join me in welcoming our commissioner, the Agriculture Commissioner, James Comer.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. President, and what a great day to be at UPIKE in downtown Pikeville. I had the pleasure of spending a few minutes prior to walking over here with President Hurley, and before that, a few minutes with Governor Patton. And I can't tell you how impressed I am every time I come back to Pikeville and see the growth and development in downtown, and the stories I read about the growth and the progressive nature that UPIKE is doing with attracting the best and brightest students from not only Appalachia, but all across Kentucky, all across the United States. There's so many innovative programs taking place here at UPIKE. The faculty is impressive, the students are impressive, the downtown achievements that you've done with economic development in the community and in the region are impressive, and I'm just honored to be here today on behalf of farmers all across Kentucky to celebrate the fact that the University of Pikeville is joining our Kentucky Proud Farm to Campus initiative. And I want to tell you a little bit about that initiative, but before I do, I want to recognize Ben Schaffer in the back. Ben's with the Kentucky Department of Agriculture. He spearheaded our Farm to Campus initiative. I want to thank the extension officials that are here and all the people with Aramark and all the partners that we have in this initiative, and tell you very briefly what the Kentucky Proud program is. When you see the Kentucky Proud logo on a product, that means that product was produced or manufactured in Kentucky by a Kentucky farm family or a Kentucky small business. When you buy something that has the Kentucky Proud logo on it, you're supporting Kentucky, you're supporting your local communities, you're keeping our dollars in the community, you're creating and generating economic development in the community, and you're helping farm families and small businesses all across Kentucky. We've expanded the Kentucky Proud program with a few new initiatives over the past 2 years. The one that I'm most proud of is our Farm to Campus initiative, because this is something that students embrace. Students are into being sustainable. They want to protect and preserve the environment. They want to eat healthy. They want to purchase fresh, healthy, locally grown foods, and that's what the Kentucky Proud Farm to Campus initiative is all about. So from this point on, UPIKE is going to go above and beyond in trying to purchase more Kentucky Proud products, offer Kentucky Proud products in the bookstore and at the different places where the students shop around campus, and that means a lot. The Kentucky Proud program is growing every day in Kentucky. We're having new businesses join the Kentucky Proud program every day. We have small farmers that are taking products that they produce on their farm and adding value to it. They're taking tomatoes or cucumbers, and instead of selling raw tomatoes or raw cucumbers, they're taking it to the next step. They're making salsa out of the tomatoes. Instead of selling $10 worth of tomatoes, they're selling $30 worth of salsa. The same with cucumbers. Instead of selling $10 worth of cucumbers, they're selling $30 worth of relish. And that's what we have to do in Kentucky to grow our agriculture base. And this initiative will play a huge role in that. And I know that UPIKE has been a leader in this area. And in the future, I think UPIKE will continue to play a major role as we talk about Appalachian, as we talk about how to improve the economy in this part of the state. I believe agriculture can play a role in that. We should have more food production, not only in Kentucky, but in eastern Kentucky. And this initiative is going to open the door for a lot of new small businesses that will get their foot in the door because UPIKE is going above and beyond to recognize local business and local producers. So on behalf of farmers all across Kentucky, Mr. President, I want to thank you and the entire UPIKE team for what you're doing here with the Farm to Campus initiative, and I think our best days lie ahead, and agriculture, food production, and the Kentucky Proud program will play a role in that in the future. So I have a presentation here. Mr. President, if you don't mind, I will present this to you. It's an official membership certificate for the Kentucky Proud Farm to Campus program presenting to the University of Pikeville. Thank you very much for your support of Kentucky Proud. All right, thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, everybody, and I'd like to say it's an honor to speak on behalf of Aramark regarding our Farm to Campus initiatives, and especially here at the University of Pikeville. We've been in this beautiful dining hall for about a year, and okay, I'm sorry. We've been in this beautiful dining hall for about a year, and it's really created a lot of opportunities. We've seen a lot of growth on campus and a lot of great things in the future. You know, I graduated from college about 30 years ago, in a very different world. I think when I graduated, we didn't really worry about things like Made in America, local purchasing. There just really wasn't the knowledge of the competition and the importance of that. Students today, they really look at it a lot differently. They understand the importance of social and economic issues to their local economy, and Kentucky Proud and local purchasing is definitely a very important part of that. We've been working with Commissioner Comer, Ben, and the rest of his team for quite a time now, trying to work on ways to increase our footprint in this area. Buying Kentucky Proud is not always an easy thing. It's not always available, and there's a lot of things we have to do to get there. We've been working with our purchasing department out of Philadelphia as we try to increase that purchasing footprint and finding new ways to do that. And I think as we've grown on board, a lot of our suppliers, such as Meisel Cisco, have had to grow with us, bringing us new lines that we can bring to our guests. And in the future, I think that's going to really increase so we can make more of an impact in this as we go forward. At the University of Pikeville, we are committed to increasing this a great deal in the future. Today, you're going to see a lot of things that we are purchasing and that we are starting to purchase now. We've got some things on display throughout this room. We've also got a great menu for you outside. I'd like to thank Dr. Hurley and all our other people here at the University of Pikeville for allowing this to happen, making this a great opportunity for us. I'd like to also thank Chuck, Jessica, Chef Marie, and Charity for making this happen. And I just want to give you a little idea of what you're going to be eating today as you go out into the dining hall. We've got cornbread that was made with flour from Weisenberger Mills in Midway. We've got butternut squash that's come from Benable Farms in Fayette County. We've got barbecue brisket, rotisserie chicken, and pork butt from Marksbury Meats and Marksbury Farm Market in Lancaster, Kentucky. We have spinach ravioli from Lexington Pasta, and we have bourbon sauce that's on our bread pudding from Maker's Mark in Louisville. I hope you all enjoy your lunch today, and it's really been a pleasure to talk to you about this and to be a big part of this commitment for the university and for the state and Aramark as a whole. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Allison Gibson. I'm the Vice President of the okay, thank you. I'm the Vice President of the Student Government Association, as I was announced. I'm also majoring in art and business as a student here. It's my pleasure to be here as a representative on behalf of the student body as well as myself to express our gratitude and appreciation of this opportunity to have Kentucky foods in the City View Cafe, Java City, and our bookstore. I would like to start with a quote from Winston Churchill. "We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give." Richard Dempsey, a student from West Virginia who uses these facilities on a daily basis, expresses that he likes how UPIKE is getting involved and giving back to the community by helping support our local farmers and their businesses. It's nice to see Kentucky working together as one big family. As Richard stated, with Kentucky coming together as a family, the University of Pikeville family is grateful for this effort to extend their family as well with Kentucky Foods, thanks to Commissioner Comer. Abigail Gibson, another student from Ashland, Kentucky, expresses her gratitude with saying, "It's nice knowing that we will be served a well-produced and better quality of some services that will create a better quality campus as well as community." As for myself, I agree with Abigail. It's nice knowing that we have food that will be here available for us from Kentucky, and it gives me one more reason to be UPIKE and Kentucky proud. With UPIKE getting on board with this opportunity, not only is it increasing UPIKE as a whole, but as well creating a better community. And we thank you again on behalf of the student body. Thank you.
Well, Commissioner, we have a gift for you. And let me assure everyone in this room that Commissioner Comer has been a friend to this institution. He first came to the university when he was running for Commissioner of Agriculture. Okay, so it's typical to see politicians when they're running. And then they run out of town and they never run back. But fortunately for us, maybe 9 months, less than a year later, Commissioner Comer came back, and he and I, associate of both of us, we met here at a local restaurant, and we had dinner, and he came back to talk about how he can help the university grow, help the region grow, and that's rare. And I appreciated that, and I do appreciate it today. Now, my lovely First Lady, the First Lady, my bride, is up here to help us present. So, Jamie, will you come up here? Being a friend of the university, we know that the University of Pikeville will be your favorite Kentucky Proud University. We know that now. And so, in honor of that commitment from you, we've got a bag of goodies. I think there's a hat, a UPIKE lapel, and some other things. But we only give the coal bear to a select few. We've only gave a few thousand of these away. Okay? So it's kind of like being a colonel. You know, there's only a few of those delivered. But this is a bear that we think was locally sourced. But it is obviously, we're the UPIKE Bears. But we hope that you will put this somewhere in your office to show folks that you support the University of Pikeville just as we support you.
And I'm a friend of Cole.
And you are a friend of Cole. That's absolutely. And we are a friend of Cole being in the Cole building. So thank you, Commissioner, for returning to Pikeville. Gary, you're up.
Well, in closing, we want to extend the invitation to lunch to everybody to join all the Kentucky Proud products that Jeff talked about has already been prepared. Rob Music, are you in? Rob, are you here? You care to come up and bless the food for us?
Let's pray. God, thank you for the opportunity of being a part of all this exciting new opportunities. God, I thank you for all the workers every day who, through Aramark, bless our students. God, I pray that you would provide care for them, that you would provide strength in these many long days that they provide for us. And God, I thank you for all your provision as we watch and see the food today. We know that comes from your hand. So we say thank you. Bless this initiative and bless the endeavors in the future, we ask in Jesus' name. Amen.
Again, we want to thank everybody for coming. We want to have some photos up front, but feel free to enjoy lunch. Thanks again for coming, guys. Have a great day.